Hey everybody, welcome to the Donnie Williams Show. This is the show where I, Todd Anderson, tell some kind of anecdote from my career as an actor. I do this because a man named Donnie Williams asked me to. Um, and I'm nothing if not, gracious and a giver. So you're real welcome, Donnie. Um, so let's break down a few things in the acting, the jobs on TV that you can get. It starts like the bottom rung of parts that you audition for is like an under five role, less than 5 lines on a show. And the absolute top is a series regular where you make the kind of money that changes your life. Um, I've never, never. And then anyway, in between those two things are the guest star things, and there's you can get a guest star, right? You can go like a 1 day guest star. That's like low level guest star. Just you work 1 day, but you still get a credit at the end of the show or whatever. And then there's guest star, okay, and that's where you worked on the whole episode. A lot of scenes and your name will appear in the opening credits of the show. And then there's a recurring guest star, which is the upper echelon of the guest star situation, because then you come back time and time again. Anyway, I've had a few recurring guest stars in my career. It's not series regular money. It's not, but it's good creatively, and you do make some cash, depending on the show. Anyway, this isn't about money. This is about I had a recurring role on a show a long time ago called The Guardian, which starred Simon Baker. I recurred on the show 3 times. My character would show up once a season on this show. I'd just show up, do a couple scenes. That was it. It was nice of them to have me back. And on the final season, I didn't know it was the final season, but the last season, my last show of The Guardian, I had become in the years that I was working, I would work on that show. I developed a chronic head pain, and I was working with all these different theories. And one of the things was that it was just like a allergic problem. So I had been given a prescription to a new medication at the time called Zyrtec, which was for allergies. And on the day of first day of my shoot on The Guardian, I took Zyrtec. Anyway, before they even called me on the set, I'm memorizing my lines, and I had this incredible physical reaction to this allergy medication where it made my whole body feel like total shit. I felt like I was going to collapse. It was bizarre. And they called me into set, and I was doing the rehearsal, and I memorized my lines. I'm like that. But like I started the rehearsal and I felt woozy. I thought I was gonna pass out, and I totally went up on my line in rehearsal, which was terrifying to me. Because I don't want people to think I'm some kind of hack. I mean, when you're a guest star, you want to come in and go gangbusters and then get out. So they're like, oh, glad we hired that guy. Anyway, I went up on the line. It was horrible, and I got that sensation where like things started to go dark, and I thought it was gonna crash, fall over. So anyway, got through the rehearsal, went back to my trailer, did my best to try and get it together, but I kept feeling like I was gonna pass out. So we get in, we do the scene. I managed to not pass out through the scene, no matter how hard it was for me. It took so much concentration for me to be concentrated on the scene. But in the end, at the end of the day, Simon Baker told me how great he thought I was. And that's when I realized there's more than one layer to acting. You're not only acting the character, but sometimes you're acting to make people believe that you're not about to pass out when you are. So, in addition to the layers of guest star work, there's layers of acting. And in this case, I fooled Simon Baker into thinking I wasn't dying. All right. That's all I got. This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.